September 26, 2019. This is issue 986 of the transmissions coming through the Omega Communications portal. Hello, I'm happy to link with you at this time to assist you to be with me and others as we open ourselves up to the higher states of consciousness existing as each one of us within the personality in the physical body. And it's this highest essence of you that I link with, and I gather with you in the receiving area of the station of light. Already you will be experiencing movement, changes, a shift in the energy as the processes that you engage become fully active in this state of consciousness. Just allow yourself to open to receive the impressions which accompany the words. It's all energy information. We surround you in this space with the joyful companionship and embrace of the frequency patterns known to you as light, love, joy, peace, upliftment, all descriptive words which assist you to relax and to open your awareness to be present here. I am Orem delivering this to you at this stage, and my presence here indicates that you have the appropriate positioning and respect to enter into this space, to be aware of the services provided here for you. And as you absorb the energy processes and you allow them to be active in all of your sensory patterns, and in response your physical body will be active, then you are participating in the overall plan. And this is the objective of bringing you into the state of consciousness, and as you assimilate it fully, you become much more aware of that greater plan actively working out through you and existing in all patterns of experience in your life. Also in the life of the civilization that has been created around you. Indeed, there have been many aspects of that creation, and you already know that you choose the appropriate level of experience to assist you to identify what is the true pattern for you. And in that way you experience the joy of realizing you are making choices to exist in a different state of experience. This may seem convoluted to you. It is simply a state of your choice of experience. It does require you to be clearly focused in a level of creation, and this is why we initiate you many times to return to your first point of existence, in the original point of existence arising out of source creation, and that is always the purest level of consciousness that you access to draw upon, and from that you make the appropriate choices in your life experience. At this time, as we link you back into that state, again you will be aware of movement occurring in the intermediary layers of dimension and consciousness between your physicality and the state that we are restoring you into. In the process of this, you are able to disengage from you, by your personal intention and choice, the layers and experiences that have disturbed your equilibrium and your deep connection. It is sometimes necessary to return you to this space and to help you remember the way that you become clear. In the process, this is where you connect with various other highly evolved beings from their evolutionary state to assist you. And it is in this way that you reunite with many beings you have existed with in other processes of upliftment, as you ascend to greater states of consciousness in the whole entire expansion plan. So this plan can seem familiar to you. It can also seem new as the changes occur and the patterns that come into your awareness bring into you new realizations and considerations and activations. So in this way you may feel there is a change in the dynamic field of creation, and this is what surrounds you. And it becomes apparent that you need to be aware of this. You may also be aware now that you are putting into place some different objects or concepts or spheres of experience. When you do this from your point of connection to your first state of original materialization, then this brings into you the clarification needed for you. It can be observed that there are patterns generated and emitted through various vehicles around your planet that may seem to interfere with your original plans and purpose. When you return to this reconnection state, as we have guided you into, again you are cleared of those patterns. If you choose to reunite with this clear pattern on a daily basis, then you more quickly free yourself of those impositions, of the impulses, and you are able to restore the clarity to your physical form. In your physical form, you often become aware of disturbances that are labelled as intrusions into your body in some way, whether it's an energy field or whether it is actually a pathogen of a different life form. You still become aware of this. And again, in this space, you are able to draw upon the exact frequency pattern to disengage those from you in whatever way they had manifested. Now that you are clear, even in your consciousness state here as your light body form, you are able to reconnect again into the major areas that are observing what is occurring within your planet and within the planetary system of what you call your star system. There are various processes involved to bring in stronger streams of manifestation of the pure, intense light stream coming through from source creation. Now, from your existence in your first origination space, you were aware of this and you actively used that pureness, the intense light pattern, to help the creation. And this is what you have around you in this space within the station of light here. You are assisting in the overall process, which is introducing again this renewable source of ultralight into the energy patterns around the planet, and thus it is available to individuals. It cannot be falsely manipulated or used in some way against the first principles of creation, of the prime intention. When you know this, you realize the assistance that is being offered to you and all spaces. Also, in the distribution of this light spectrum, there are various different dimensional vehicles which traverse the energy patterns around the planet and throughout the planet, and they also are enlivening areas that have become weakened or need the greater energy structure of ultralight from the prime intention. This is one of the basic functions of all of us here within this station of light, to help facilitate this process. You may feel this enter deeply within your energy structure and feel it also working in your energy structure. It is part of our intention to help you restore this clear pattern of your light essence throughout you, throughout all of the time experiences you have had in the realities that were created and manifested. For some of you, it could be viewed as a restart, a reset, a new beginning of a higher phase of existence. This is individual to you. It is the overall plan and prime intention which is existing within all beings. And this is what we work with. Being very strong in that realization will assist you greatly. All of this is overseen by the greater Council of Light here, also in this space. And they are working in a higher dimensional state, communicating in a different way around you and through you. You may be aware of different sensory patterns producing visions for you as you interpret the communication. All of you have been strengthened and cleared, and you have engaged the higher frequency pattern delivered through this particular visitation into the station. And this will remain with you, actively working with you. This is complete for you in this visitation, and so you are delivered back into the receiving area of this station of light. I acknowledge you in this way as the light essence of you, always existing. Orem out. Ulea present with you, and I am enjoying the process of witnessing this change in you. I also facilitate you reconnecting all of this back into the layers of your present physical station of existence. The pattern of you created, and you are creating in an ongoing way what you would perceive to be helpful for your physicality, so that you are able to bring in more of this pattern of light through you and around you. So as part of this, I accompany you back as you reconnect deeply into the pattern of your physical form unit. I am able to do this at this time because you have raised the vibration of that physical form, which enables me to engage in your energy field, that bioenergy field around you. And so as I have that around me also, it enables me to connect with you in this very deep personal way. Allow this to be fully integrated into you, what you experienced in this visitation, and bring your attention and focus back into your current situation, recognizing this is changing, and be aware of the time as you measure it around you. And this has been my service to you today. Ulea out. Lani speaking again. Thank you, Ulea, Orem, and the different beings involved in this session today. It makes it much more real when beings such as Ulea can come so close to us in what we think is our dense physicality. And she's just reminded us that we are lighter than we think we are. So I am now ending this session through the Omega portal today. Thanks for being present in this. And thanks to Karen Ellsworth, extradimensionalart.com, for her visionary presentations of Ulea and Orem.